Hi friends, I'm Heather of Heather & Co. for The Oily Reel. And today I'm going to be sharing with you essential oils for pregnancy, birth, and postpartum recovery. So welcome. If you are anything like me, then you're probably feeling nauseated. Hopefully not too extreme. I felt sick my entire pregnancy, so literally oils saved me on a daily basis, and I'm going to share with you what I used and how I used them. So a couple of my favorites are peppermint and wild orange. I often would just put a drop or two right into the palms of my hands and breathe it in, and it would help me just to settle my stomach and keep those waves of nausea just a little bit smoother and less like violent, you know? What I really found is that the essential oils just took the edge off. It didn't, solve my nausea and sickness completely, but it certainly made life manageable. So I highly recommend using them. And you're very lucky that you have oils to use. So the other really important oil that I would consider a necessity for nausea and morning sickness, and let's face it, morning sickness, is that even a thing? Because I found that it was any time of the day or night sickness. So Zengest or Digest Zen is the other oil that is really, really going to support you. Now, you don't necessarily have to take this one internally. You can, but being that you're pregnant, you might not feel comfortable taking the oils orally, and that's totally fine. Even just using them aromatically and topically is really going to help with that digestive discomfort, and not just in terms of nausea either. Like if you are having some heartburn, because I know that is a thing, and I hear you on that because I have never had heartburn ever before in my entire life until I was pregnant. Yay, such a joy, isn't it? So Zengest is one that you're just going to want to rub right onto your chest. You can dilute it with a little bit of coconut oil. You can put it on your lower belly. I did that all the time. And then again, even simply opening the bottle and breathing it in, or putting some in your hands and taking some deep breaths is just really going to settle your stomach and help you be able to, function as a human being, because that's kind of important. And Zengest is another oil that also comes available in a touch roller. So that's another option if you know that you are just going to be using it topically. That's a really great and convenient way. And in fact, I would say get both, because then you have one that you can use at home and one that you can use on the go. Put it in your purse, because Lord knows you're going to need it. I got super car sick when I was pregnant as well. So yeah, that's the thing. The other thing I was going to mention is congestion, because that is another wonderful side effect of being pregnant, isn't it? I feel like I was stuffed up almost the whole way through, but certainly for the most part in the first and second trimester, just really congested, especially in the morning and late at night, which of course is when you want to, go to lie down, go to sleep, and breathe. So Easy Air, aka Breathe, it's the same blend of essential oils, is really going to help you with that. This is one that you can put in your diffuser at nighttime, in your bedroom overnight. It's really going to help you just be able to sleep and not be, snoring and struggling to take a deep breath. This is another one that you can put on your chest, and it smells amazing. It's got peppermint, eucalyptus, ravensara, laurel. It smells really fresh and wonderful. Okay, moving on. Ginger is another digestive supportive oil that you might want to try. Again, you can use it internally if you feel comfortable to do so. You can either put a little bit into your tea. We also have a beautiful product that is now available to us from the US warehouse, which is ginger drops. So you may have heard of ginger candies. I know that was something that was highly recommended to me by lots of other pregnant women, but I'm also not really into candy personally. So I love the ginger drops because they are less sugary, but you're getting that ginger, that real ginger that's going to help settle your stomach and just keep nausea at bay. Cool? Good. All right, what's next? Oh, anybody have sore backs, sore tight shoulders, and just general aches and pains all over? Because I definitely did. So Deep Blue Rub is going to be a lifesaver for you. Yeah, it's a muscle rub. use it. It's wonderful, totally safe. It's already in a cream-based substance, so it's, you know, perfectly diluted and safe. You can just go ahead and put it anywhere that you are feeling tense or tight or sore or, you know, just love up on your body, because it is hard work growing a human, and yeah, you deserve a little R&R. Also on that note, Aroma Touch is one of my favorite blends. This is the massage blend, so hopefully it won't take you too much coercion and convincing to get your, you know, significant other to give you a little foot rub or a back rub, but Aroma Touch is a really beautiful oil to use. Again, combine it with some coconut oil or into just like a plain lotion or something like that, and yeah, rub it into your feet and your legs. It's also really good for restless leg, which is something else that comes up when you're pregnant. Again, I never had restless legs, I don't think my entire life, until I was pregnant. And then, yeah, it's like a real thing, and it keeps you up at night. And the last thing you need when you're pregnant is not being able to sleep because you A, can't breathe, or B, have stupid restless legs. So use Aroma Touch. It's very helpful, and it smells amazing. Okay, moving on, looking more towards the actual process of birth. If you are going to have a home birth, obviously, you know, set up your home however you want it. I diffused throughout my birth. I had both my babies in hospital, and I brought my diffuser with me to the hospital. I was like the first thing I put in my hospital bag, because I just knew that I wanted to have that aromatic experience, but also just like, you know, hospitals in general. I mean, I think they smell kind of, I don't know, like sterile and just not super inviting. So if you're used to diffusing at home, that's just another way that you can, you know, really like set the environment and make it feel more, you know, at least somewhat more relaxing and familiar. So the blend that I diffused when I was in labor was Serenity, which is a calming, soothing blend. You might decide that you want something a little bit more uplifting and energizing, so Citrus Bliss is maybe a blend that you could consider. I just knew that I wanted those like calming, relaxing vibes, and I just find that Serenity is a blend that really helps me to just like take it down a notch, you know? It has lavender and cedarwood and a bunch of beautiful oils that just smell really divine. And on that note, anytime the nurses came into my room, they were like, oh my God, it smells like a spa in here. What is that? And in between contractions, I would be telling them that it's my essential oils. Okay. You may be looking towards, you know, repairing the downstairs lady bits area. So a peri spray is something that you could make. It's very easy to do yourself and very, very useful, and it's really going to help you with healing and recovery. And the essential oils that I recommend for that are frankincense, super powerful anti-inflammatory. It's wonderfully soothing for your skin. Lavender, again, just really great for your skin. It's also naturally cleansing and antiseptic, as is tea tree, right? Antibacterial, antimicrobial, all the good things. And then helichrysum is one that I found really helpful to add into my peri spray. I also used it in my, I made frozen maxi pads. Highly recommend, because it's very healing and it feels wonderful. But helichrysum is literally like liquid stitches. It's so healing. It's so amazing for tissue repair. Yeah, you're going to be really glad that you used that one. Trust me. And then for hormonal support, Claricalm, which comes in a roller like this. Roll it over your ovaries, over your uterus. It's just going to help balance out your hormones. It also stimulates your uterus, so it literally helps your uterine lining to shrink back to its original size and help with like the cramping and the stuff that is, you know, totally normal because you just had a baby. So you're basically going to have the worst period that you've ever had for about a month. So yeah, that's going to be really helpful. So I hope you have found this useful, and if you have any other questions, you know where to find us. Good luck, mamas.